you need? Yo, Skinny, I'm up here on 2nd and Hazeltine getting eyeballed hard. I got a bad feeling, man.
I don't know what's going on.
What are you waiting for? Go.
Oh my God. Why you gotta have to kid do it? It's terrible.
Now it's time we talked about sealing the deal. My initial diagnosis was that your cancer was inoperable. That may no longer be the case.
Oh?
A lobectomy may be a viable option.
It sounds aggressive.
Understand that if you don't have the surgery, you're just waiting for the cancer to spread. Then this offers the best chance.
Not on your insurance.
Between 170 and 200,000, all in.
Jesus.
And you folks are going to want to take some time to discuss it.
No. I'll do it.
We should at least talk this through first.
Just think it's the way to go.
I have to.
Okay, I'll book the surgery for 4 weeks from now. That way Walter can be on his feet for the birth of your daughter. I wouldn't wait any longer.
Oh my gosh, everything happening all at the same time.
Where the hell were you? I called like 20 times. Combo's dead. Shot.
Which one is he?
You did not just say that to me.
The one with the stupid little slit of hair on the head.
No one's dropping no names. Combo rang me before it went down, said a couple of dudes were mad dogging him, trying to run him up off the corner. Why'd we have to go pushing into new turf, yo? What'd you expect? You don't know?
You know.
With Combo gone and Badger laying low out in Cali, I'm on probation, man.
We're on the verge of making some serious coin. You're gonna jump ship now?
We don't got the street cred to survive it. Sorry, Jesse.
Oh dear. That's not good.
You are in charge of distribution.
You said expand the territory.
That
you
doesn't
said
mean you become
Guys,
careless.
guys, hey! Who do I look like? Maury Povich? I'm not your...
One of our dealers was murdered. Turf dispute, and then everyone quit on us.
Is there any way any of this can be traced back to you? Drug dealer getting shot. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say it's been known to happen. Now, what about product on hand? How's your inventory?
I love Saul.
3/8 ounces, grams.
Pounds. You did say make hay well.
Why the long faces here?
We need foot soldiers and we need dealers on a street level that are rock solid. We need muscle. And we need enforcers. Payback, that's what we need.
This entire process has just been so...
Listen, a whole season ago, you still had no clue.
Let's start with some tough love, all right? You two suck at peddling meth, period. Give up on trying to do it all yourselves. Hell, I'm amazed you got this far. What you two need is an honest-to-God businessman. Someone who's been doing this for 20 years and never been caught.
You know someone like that?
Is he talking about himself? Or...
I know a guy who knows a guy
Okay.
who knows another guy.
Okay.
Let me make some calls, see if I can get you a meeting.
That'd be ideal if all the product can just be shipped out of this area.
Very low profile. He's careful like that. You know, from what I do hear about him, he sounds a little like you.
I need you to leave. Look, there's some stuff about me you don't know.
Like you're a drug dealer? You pay in cash and you use an alias, so...
A friend who worked for me got murdered. It was my fault. I put him on that corner.
Being that you're in the program and all, and...
All right, I really just need you to go.
I'd go, Jane, before potentially shit hits the fan. I don't know. Or not. Oh man, chicken and fries. Now I want chicken and fries. Is it curly fries? Even better.
So let me get this straight. He's allowed to know our names, what we look like, but not the other way around.
Aren't they gonna meet in person?
Gentlemen, is everything to your satisfaction?
Fine, thanks. I don't get you, man. A week ago, you talk like you were all ready to hang it up.
We've nearly got 40 pounds we still need to sell.
After you gotta make up some new magic number. Like, I got bills. I gotta make more.
What do you want me to say, Jesse? Things have changed.
Oh, I know. We got a guy killed.
And Walt's got an expensive surgery coming.
I'm out of here. Hey. Hey. Oh, man, you would not believe the traffic.
That's why I left 40 minutes early.
Look at her. Look.
Yeah. We've been talking about it for months now. It's time to make a decision.
The C-section?
Mm-hmm. And if it's a yes, we need to schedule it. I think it's best we take her a little early. So why don't we schedule it for a week from Friday?
Ooh. Isn't that a Friday the 13th?
16th. I like it.
Skylar looks great.
I've got to run back to the office, so I will see you later.
Oh, an hour before closing.
We're having a little get-together for Ted's birthday, and I've got to pick up the cake.
Why you?
I said I would. I mean, it's the least I can do.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Got a baby coming. Finally. Oh God, Jesse. Oh.
Let's get out of here. Go do something.
She's still sleeping, bro.
You know that museum in Santa Fe you talked about? Let's take a drive.
Sure. I feel like Jesse just wants to have a normal life now. Like he doesn't want to be involved with this guy.
No, I cannot return that stock. It's already been drilled, it's already been cut. We're halfway through the job.
You good, Miss Ella? Is this gonna be the surprise happy birthday? Like a little surprise thing.
Oh my God, this is beautiful, guys. Thank you very much. Wait, Skylar.
No way.
Come on, you cannot deny your employer his birthday wish.
Yes, I can.
It was so good last time. Come on.
It was ages ago, and I'm enormous now, and I don't look anything like her anymore. Not that I ever did. I mean, come on.
Skylar. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh boy.
To you, Mr. President.
If I was like one of these coworkers in this room, I'd be like, this is awkward.
That was fantastic. You're great, huh?
That was interesting.
Oh, he was there all right. What are you talking about? I sat there for 2 hours. Nobody came.
It doesn't matter now because my contact says it's a no-go.
That's so weird.
Wait a minute. How can he make that decision without even meeting me?
I told you, he's very cautious who he does business with, all right?
Call him back.
I'm sorry, I can't do that. I called the guy who called the guy who called the guy. With this particular individual, all you get is the one shot. Look, I'll see if I can scrape something else together, but don't get your hopes up. No one else handles that kind of bulk.
Damn it.
Interesting. So basically the guy just made like a judgment based on physical appearance, I guess. See, back here trying to look for a familiar face because he looked around. Maybe it's the guy that works here. One that asked if everything was okay. That would be hilarious. But yeah, maybe that's what he's doing is he's just, oh wow, he's been here all day. I feel like it's him. I think Walt senses it too. How is this gonna go?
Diet Coke, please.
But it's like, how do you even
And
bring
5 minutes of your time.
I think that you're confusing me for someone else.
I was told that the man I would be meeting with is very careful. I believe we're alike in that way. You should give me another chance.
I don't think we're alike at all, Mr. White. You are not a cautious man at all. Your partner was late, and he was high. Often, isn't he? You have poor judgment.
Are you familiar with my product?
I've been told it's excellent.
It is impeccable. Now, who I choose to do business with on my end is not your problem. You won't interact with him.
I have to ask, why him?
Because he does what I say. Because I can trust him. 38 pounds. Ready to go at a moment's notice.
Please agree.
Will I hear from you?
I have your numbers. You can never trust a drug addict.
This guy is very interesting to me because he seems, I don't know, he just seems really nice.
Take Keller, for instance. A couple $100 here, a few thousand there. The revenues are almost 10% less than was actually received. This is every quarter for the last 2 years.
Skylar's picking out all the suspicious stuff.
I found 6 other instances, revenues being underreported, and I've only just started to look into it.
They have to anticipate their needs the next quarter. Now,
Okay.
adjusted revenue entries.
Sure.
I know it's wrong from a accounting standpoint, but as you can see, the money's coming in eventually, as you can see.
I got the old bills of sale and order forms out of storage, to try and sort this out. And most of the time, there's no backup for the reported revenues at all. I found Xeroxed copies with the dates changed. Ted.
Ooh.
This is what you get when you hire someone who knows what she's doing.
You got me.
We're talking nearly $1 million of undocumented revenue. What are you thinking?
It's a
I'm
lot.
thinking about saving a company, people's jobs, about their mortgages and pensions.
Doesn't mean that you have to break the law.
Yes, it does. Skylar,
People go to prison for this.
my dad built this company from nothing. The people who work here are like family.
Maybe Skylar is gonna get involved in this, like hiding money. And she's gonna be like Walt almost, doing illegal things. And she's gonna hide it from Walt.
Don't report this. Please.
So that could be interesting.
I'm not going to turn you in, Ted.
But
But I can't be a part of it.
yeah, Skylar's got a good heart. Is she quitting?
No, I just wish. I'm sorry.
Jesse.
Yo, it's Skinny Pete, just checking in with you, man. We missed you at the funeral today. Whole crew was representing. Even Badger came all the way from Fresno.
He didn't go. He didn't go.
Watch your back out there, bro. Peace.
Oh. Okay. This isn't good.
Hold that.
What's it feel like?
There's a chill. Don't forget it passes.
Oh.
I'll meet you there. Take that off.
His face combined with the music. Oh my gosh. That'll be the thumbnail right there. Oh no. This isn't good though, dude. Oh, I thought that was going to be the end of the episode. I love that this guy has 2 desks in his room or his office.
Phone's off.
please.
That's your phone, Walt. Maybe no longer a good place to keep it.
Oh, owner, okay.
He owns 14 Los Pollos restaurants in between here and Nevada. He could be at any one of them.
A phone number that I can get to.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't give that out.
What's his name?
Gustavo. Gus.
Thank you.
Probably a fake name. Well, the name that he uses for...
38 pounds, $1.2 million. Truck stop, 2 miles south of exit 13 on the 25. 1 hour.
What?
1 hour, you in or out?
In, absolutely, but I just need a little more time.
1 hour. If you miss it, don't ever show your face in here again.
Sneaky, sneaky. All right, well, let's go.
Jesse, pick up the phone. I'm coming by. I need the product.
Oh, gosh. I really hope Jesse's home so he can get it. Please don't tell me her water just broke.
Oh! 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 Oh, God.
Because, Jesus, the timing on that would be insane. Oh, Jesse, please be home, please be home, please be home. Please be home.
Jesse!
Oh, shit. Skylar, oh, God. Oh, no, 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 no.
Jesse, wake up. Wake up. Wake up! Wake up! Where is it? Where'd you hide the man?
Under the sea.
This is so chaotic. But that's not enough. That's not 38 pounds worth. Right? That's not 38 pounds worth. Well, maybe it is. It looks like maybe 16 bags. 2 pounds each? I don't know.
Not now!
Okay, that is 38 pounds worth. Just didn't look like it to me when he was pulling it out, but oh my God, what a chaotic ending to this episode though. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, I may watch the next episode sooner rather than later just because, yeah, so much is happening and I cannot wait to see what happens next. This is it was a chill episode for most of it. And then, yeah, just right at the end there, it's now super chaotic. We've got, I mean, here's the thing. Walt is going to have to, he has to do the meth thing because 1.3 million? I can't remember if I don't think that's his share. I think it's like total and then he'll have to split it. But still, that's money to cover the baby cost. That's money to cover his upcoming surgery. It's a good amount of coin. So I'm hoping that everything works out. I guess we'll find out in the next episode. And yeah, the whole Ted Skylar thing is really interesting to me. I sense like some feelings there, but then when Skylar found out about the money with the company, she really, we could have said this about Walt at the start of the show, but like, I don't know. Skylar to me feels like somebody that wouldn't do anything like that, you know, like seeing how mad she got at Marie for shoplifting is just a big sign that she's just someone that doesn't do things like that, doesn't want to partake in things. And so her conversation with Ted, I mean, she straight up walked out, but I mean, then she ended up coming back, but still, like she walked out and you can tell that she's really conflicted about what to do and how to handle this. But now her baby's coming, so that means she's going to be out of work for a little bit anyway, or like not working at the Bernanke place. So yeah, I don't know. The whole like singing the birthday song thing was a bit odd. I feel like if I was a coworker in that room at that moment, it would just be weird. Like, I mean, I felt weird watching it. I think it would have been even more awkward in person, but yeah. And then this whole Gus guy, this chicken restaurant owner guy, he is interesting to me. He's really interesting to me. I like that Walt figured it out that it was him. But that was smart of him to go back and to look for like a similar face to who he had seen the day before. That was very smart of him. And yeah, the only person that was the same was that guy. So yeah, I'm just really excited to see what happens. I'm really hoping that Walt can deliver the meth and get the money. However, it's just so interesting. Like, what if he misses the birth of his baby girl? Like, that's gonna cause some major conflicts between him and Skylar, which isn't good. I have no idea what to expect in the next episode, but I'm looking forward to it. So we got to talk about Jesse. I completely forgot. Jesse, I'm really worried about him now. I think that Combo's death has hit him really, really, really hard. And it feels to me like he wants out, but then he's getting himself into a mess. Like, heroin is no joke. So for him to do that and then be this way, the acting by Aaron was really good in that scene with Walt. But yeah, I'm really worried about Jesse now. I feel like in an attempt to get out of this, he's just choosing dangerous things to cope, things that he shouldn't. I kind of feel bad that like he wanted to go to the museum with Jane, but then it somehow turned into just let's get high on heroin of all things. So yeah, I don't know. I'm worried about him, but we'll see what happens. So the next episode is called Phoenix. We only have two episodes left of season 2, which is really exciting. So, wait, the bear. There was a bear? A pink bear? Is this the pool that Walt... This is really loud. Hang on. I can feel myself shouting. Is this the pool that he is fishing the bear out of? And the money? Because there was another scene with money. He was fishing out of the pool, wasn't it?
Marie. Oh, Christ, Marie. How?
Oh, thank God. Is she beautiful?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm staring at brake lights on the 40. Christ, today of all days, huh? No. Let her rest. I'll be there as soon as I can. And Marie.
Oh boy. Well, baby's here. I wasn't expecting this episode to start with that already. That was a great shot, by the way. Oh, maybe the episode is starting with the end, the way that Breaking Bad has done it so many times now. Maybe we're starting at the end of the episode.
Are you okay?
I feel very bad for her, though, that he wasn't there for the birth. That's brutal.
Hey there, girl.
It makes me so happy when they use real babies for this.
Walt.
Oh, hi.
Oh, Ted, I'm sorry I didn't see you.
Ted was here for the birth?
Ted drove me here, thank God. I mean, halfway here, I thought he was going to have to pull over and deliver her himself.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, thanks, Ted.
No problem at all. Oh, let me get out of your way here so you two...
Oh, that's awkward.
You know, I can't begin to
Don't think anything of it. It's my pleasure, all right? Congratulations again.
Damn. I mean, it makes sense, though. She was at work when it happened, so...
Are you okay? Is everything okay?
Everything's okay. I just wish you'd been here. Hank and Marie took Junior for dinner. He has been such a trooper. He even changed his first diaper.
That's adorable.
But I'm so glad the way it all worked out. Oh, doing it natural instead. It just couldn't have gone any better.
Wow, she did. Wow. That's great. Yeah, I just figured I guess maybe they couldn't do a C-section because I think, yeah, if the baby gets too far down and then your body just starts to get ready to deliver naturally, I think there is a point where a C-section is too late and you just have to let the baby go the way the baby's going to go. So is that all the money he got? Why are there things of tens though? Well, maybe this isn't the end of the episode. Maybe that was just how the episode is starting. I kind of want to see how that all went down though.
Dad, I overslept. I'm running late, but I'll be there.
She did a great job of sounding like she didn't just wake up. I am atrocious at that, by the way. Like, I cannot fake. I cannot fake if I had just woken up. It's really difficult. Even if I, like, sit up or, like, jump out of bed and like start walking, people know that I just woke up. Oh yeah, Jesse, you're gonna see that all the meth is gone.
No.
But you don't remember. Don't worry, it's fine. It was just Walt.
Your rebirth day. Yeah, and as it got closer, it got worse. I was scared shitless I wouldn't make it. I really didn't think I would. But I made it. I really made it. I got 1 year clean to the day.
You look tired. Your eyes are kind of red. You getting enough sleep?
Actually, no. I'm working on this really complex new tat.
I really wish you wouldn't work at that place. You know you need to avoid those type of people.
No, and I do.
It's nice to get some more insight on her.
So how's your job?
Oh, you know, same old, same old. God, they're hiring anybody now. I mean, no experience at all. It's scary. You seeing anyone?
No.
What about that guy next door?
Dad, he's our tenant. Why would I get involved with a tenant?
Oh, but maybe he thinks Jesse's good and he like wants her to hang out with him. But little does he know. Not only are they hanging out, but she's gotten back into doing stuff that she shouldn't be doing.
Beat ya. Hello.
Hey, man.
Oh, hi, Carmen. Junkie, imbecile, what the hell are you calling this number for?
I am trying to tell you, man. Last night, somebody broke in my place, yo. I got robbed.
What?
All of it. They knew exactly where to look. I mean, say something, man, all right? Yell at me or something. Come on. Mr. White.
Jesse. Oh, no. Oh, messages?
Hey, come on. People are starving to death out here.
All right.
Messages. Right, because didn't Walt leave him a bunch of messages? Tried to wake him up.
Oh, no. Come on, geez, Sky. At the table, we're eating.
Hank, it's only a breast.
It's my sister-in-law's breast.
Oh, you are so provincial.
Alarm system. Anything falls into it, it sets the alarm off.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that sounds expensive.
Why don't you let Mary and I get that for you guys?
Absolutely.
No.
Please, I'll be back at work soon.
Back at work soon?
Since, you're scheduled for surgery, I just thought it might be a good idea to have some money coming in.
I feel like...
Skylar, we need to think about what's best for the baby. And I think having her mother around for at least the first few years...
Did y'all really not talk about this before this point?
Mom's even talking about me getting a job.
That's right. Everybody pitches in.
Walt doesn't like that at all.
That's a good girl. My little girl, huh?
I love Walt with a baby. It's very cute.
I want to see what your daddy did for you. Huh? Daddy did that.
That's kind of wholesome. It is a little cute.
Daddy did that for you.
Might want to push those back in, though. Oh, that was very sweet. Oh, hi, Jesse.
What the hell are you doing here?
No, you took the stash. I heard all those phone messages and I figured it out.
Figured it out, huh?
Left me to freak out all day long, like I dropped the ball or something, and you're the one who took it.
Shut up. When have you ever not dropped the ball, Jesse? Heroin? Jesus.
What I do on my day off is
off. We were on call, you junkie, and I just managed to pull it off by the skin of my teeth, no thanks to you. And you made me miss the birth of my daughter.
How much did you get for the deal?
$480,000. Saul's cut is 20%.
So where's my money? What?
If I gave you that money, you would be dead inside of a week.
I'm off the heroin. I didn't even like it anyway. It made me sick. I'm clean, Mr. White.
Prove it. Pee in that. If you are clean, I will give you every last dime.
How long does heroin stay in your system? I actually don't know. I'm gonna Google that. Ooh. Yikes, dude. That's tense. Heroin can be detected in the urine for up to 48 hours. Okay, well, I feel like we're actually past that point.
Skylar, what is it? Your son. He's just unbelievable. Come see what he did.
Aww.
I
God, son, that's wonderful.
SaveWalterWhite.com. Well, I, for one, am telling everybody.
You're not asking for money, are you, son?
Yeah, that's the whole idea.
But we can't ask for money.
You can't ask him to take it down.
Skylar, it's charity.
So if people want to help, let them.
Get some sort of dirty
Exactly. Well, it's just very stubborn in asking for help. He doesn't want to ask for help. He's one of those I'll do it myself kind of men. And I get it. My dad's like that.
That I actually counted by weighing it on my bathroom scale, and yet I can't spend it. I can't tell my family about it, all of whom think that I am right on the edge of bankruptcy. I mean, it's insane.
Well, I guess that's why gangsters had malls. What good is money that doesn't spend? Huh? So communicating is out.
Out.
I wish he.
It cannot be blind luck or some imaginary relative who saves us. No, I earned that money. Me.
Then you gotta.
And now my son created his own website, SaveWalterWhite.com, soliciting anonymous donations. Do you have any?
Oh, just use that. Walt.
Yeah, look at that. It's got PayPal and everything.
Yeah, just
cyber begging.
Use
That's all
that as how you got the money.
A little tin cup to the entire world.
Oh, look how much he wrote. Look how much Flynn wrote on the website.
Walt,
There's
I'm looking at the answer right here. It's staring me in the face.
Exactly.
Do I have to spell it out for you?
I know. You're thinking that I should be funneling my money into my son's website, but absolutely not. No.
Why?
I am not going to have my family think that some mystery benefactor saved us.
Well, that's your only option.
Random desktops all around the world turn him into zombies that do his bidding. He can make it so 20 or 30,000 little donations come in from all over the US and Canada. 10, 20, 50 bucks a pop, all paid in full, nice and neat, untraceable. I'm getting a warm and fuzzy feeling just thinking about it.
He's an asshole, that's what.
No.
he's judging me?
Why are we doing this? Why?
Always acting like I'm his indentured servant.
Jesse, no.
Flat against your skin so it doesn't wiggle around too much. How much does he owe you anyway?
480.
Oh, hell, I'd be mad too if somebody owed me $500.
No. 480,000.
What? I'm on your back, baby, in case you throw up. On your side. Sleep on your side.
Okay, what are you thinking? Oh no,
I'm talking
she's
about
missing
basic
this.
survival, you know? I'm conversing about life and death.
Shit.
I overslept. I'm on my way. Dad, hey. Dad, is that what it looks like? Dad, no! No, stop it! Dad, stop!
Hey, son of a bitch!
Dad, let him go!
You miserable little smackhead! Get the hell out!
Hey, I pay my rent, bitch!
Dad, no! Okay? Jesse, come on! Please, no, come on!
18 months. You have been clean for 18 months, Jane. Why? Why do you do it?
I backslid, okay? What, you think I'm proud of this? We talk about rehab every night. It's his idea.
You talk about rehab? Well, gee, isn't that wonderful?
Thank you for not being judgmental. What are you doing?
I am calling the police.
Dad! Dad, no! Don't!
Come on! Come on!
Maybe what it takes is you drying out in a jail cell. It's ongoing.
Daddy, no.
It's illegal activity. I'd like to talk to somebody.
Daddy, no!
I want you in rehab.
Okay, I'll go first thing tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, today.
Please.
I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
That was very intense, but very well done. Whew.
You meant all that?
I don't know. I just think if we had enough money, nobody can make us do anything.
Oh, I kind of wish he hadn't told her about the money. Because I feel like she's going to use him now. Or maybe manipulate or something to get some of it. I don't know. This is very cute.
I'm gonna go see
I love the name Holly.
It's one of your old students wants a letter of recommendation.
Okay. Thanks. Oh, honey, I think the baby's getting hungry.
Jesse.
This is Walter White.
Hello, Walter White.
Oh, Jane.
How the hell did you get this number?
All Jesse wants is what's coming to him.
What are you talking about?
480,000.
He told you about the money.
He told me everything.
What is this?
This is me telling you to do right by Jesse and bring him what you owe him. I don't call that blackmail.
Yeah.
I call that you getting off your ass and being a decent human being.
Yeah.
I call it blackmail. And what's your end of this? How much heroin does $500,000 buy? I am holding Jesse's money for him, and he will receive every last dollar of it. But I will not contribute to his overdose. If he gets clean, if you both get clean.
You know what? I take that back. This is blackmail. High school teacher turned drug dealer with a brother-in-law in the DEA. That'd make one hell of a story.
Whew. Jane is not messing around. Shit indeed.
He's a high school teacher. What's he gonna do? Give you a B-?
You wouldn't really go to the cops, would you?
You're in the right here. He's in the wrong. He's not stupid. He'll pay.
I'm not the kind of dude who rolls. And by extension, you know, neither are you. I mean, he's my partner.
I'm your partner.
Whew. This is getting a little sticky.
What you doing? Learning about elephants?
More like he's just thinking. He wasn't, I don't think, actually paying attention to what was on TV. It was just background noise.
We're out of diapers. Would you mind going out?
That's a good excuse to leave the house. Damn, girl.
Jesse.
You had literally nothing to do with any of this. Get back.
Nice job wearing the pants. How do I know she'll keep quiet?
I guess you don't.
You'll never hear from either of us again.
Well, that's a lie.
You're not seeing straight, Jesse. You are making a mistake.
Wow. I don't really like Jane anymore. I thought I did, but now I don't. Changed my opinion about her. She is very hungry for this, and he's failing to see that.
Do you know what this is?
It's a whole lot of cheddar.
This is freedom. Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? South America? Europe?
But I guess I'm good anywhere, as long as it's the two of us.
But first, we gotta get clean. We do this for us, right?
Yeah.
I say we flush what we've got left, and we start tonight.
No.
Yeah, we can do that.
No.
Definitely.
I'm so worried about those two. Where's Walt?
I'm gonna get you.
3 stores I've been to so far. Not one of them have it in stock. I'm pulling into Walmart now.
There's a guy here, I think. Oh, yeah. Jane's dad. What are the chances?
You found water on Mars. To water on Mars.
To water on Mars.
So what'd you have? Girl or boy?
Little girl.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I have a daughter.
Yeah?
27 next month. Just the one.
I've got a 16-year-old. Oh, there's a spread, huh? And he helps out, though. More than I managed to do when I was his age.
Kids today grow up faster, I think.
That hasn't changed. I feel like that's gotten worse, actually.
Having a daughter? Any advice?
Oh, no, not really. Just love them.
Is he gonna tell him things that might make Walt put 2 and 2 together?
I've got this nephew.
Walt, please don't say the name Jesse.
God, that frustration that goes along with, Yes, as a matter of fact, I do know what is best for you, so listen. Well, of course they don't. I mean, what do you do with someone like that?
Can't give up on them. Never. What else is there?
Oh, is he back here? He is back here, isn't he? Imagine Jane's dad. Unknowingly, he didn't know it was Jane's dad, of course, but that's funny.
Jesse, I just want to talk.
This isn't good. This so isn't good. Okay, well, just based on that, I don't think, well, unless he looks again, but I don't think he can tell. Oh. now he can.
Jesse. Wake up. Jesse. Wake up.
Roll her over? Walt, roll her on her side. Hello? Walt? Unless he's doing that intentionally, because Jesse won't remember him coming in. Oh my god. Oh no. This is not good. He's just gonna leave as if he was never there. Unless he was in some kind of shock that he just like didn't act. I can't tell, dude. I don't know. I feel like that was intentional. Ooh. Good God. What a friggin' show. I love this show. Rest in peace, Jane. She is definitely dead. And yeah, my guess is Walt's gonna leave. Jesse's gonna wake up to a dead Jane. And no evidence that Walt was there. Because Walt can easily tape up that thing back to the door. I don't know. I have the feeling that Walt's just gonna leave. Jesse's gonna wake up, find Jane the way she is. Freak out, of course. He's probably gonna call Walt. And then I don't know. Maybe, you know what? This situation, if Jesse wakes up next to Jane who's dead from choking on her own vomit, this may make Jesse never do heroin again, which is a good thing. This also means that Jane doesn't get any of Jesse's money, which is also a good thing. I love how up until this episode, Jane I was completely fine with, and I was like, oh, she could be so good for him. And then this episode, up until this point, made me do like a complete 180 on her and just all of a sudden not like her at all anymore. And now she's dead, so now I can't have any more feelings about her because she's not gonna be around. So anyway, this was an episode. But yeah, my thinking is Walt intentionally didn't do anything with her because of how she treated him earlier. And she was clearly money hungry because she answered the door. She was the one to try to grab the bag. So yeah, I think that and not to mention Jesse's never done heroin before. She clearly got him into it. So I feel like Walt didn't do anything intentionally. So that was wild. How this episode started with the birth of Holly, I was not expecting that. So that was a very interesting way to start the episode, to be like, oh. And also too, we didn't get to see, I find it interesting that they didn't show us how Walt got the money from the guys. We just opened to him having the money, daughter being born, just kind of thrust into it. So that's interesting. I wonder if maybe we'll get any flashbacks at all to show him getting the money, the 1.2 million or whatever. I don't know. I guess we'll wait and see. But yeah, this was a very good episode overall. Gripped the whole way through. The show is just so entertaining, and I never know what's coming, and it's just such a great story, and there's so many tense moments and things to focus on, and you have hope for people and then you don't, and la la la. And a scene that really stands out for me is the scene in the classroom between Walt and Jesse. I thought that was a really well done scene. And then the scene with Jane and her dad and Jesse, that was probably the most intense scene of the whole episode. It was very well acted by everyone. There was one moment where Jane was like screaming at her dad to stop, and like the scream that she let out in the yell was very visceral and powerful, and I just really appreciated that. It felt very real. It felt like I was there. And yeah, just great job from all three of them on that one. And yeah, something that I'm remembering, I'm not going to forget this, but the fact that Ted was at the birth, I feel like that is going to really, that's going to come in later, I think. Maybe once Skylar is ready to go back to work. The way that she said to Walt, I want to go back to work, or I need to go back to work. Yes, she says they need money, and obviously she doesn't know that Walt has money. But I think she wants to go back to work for Ted, though, too. I think that for her, mentally getting out of the house, being around coworkers, and then being around Ted is probably very rejuvenating for her after everything that's gone on so far, right? So it's just something to kind of calm her down. So I think that she's eager to get back to it for all of that and not just the money aspect. And then this whole Save Walter White PayPal thing, I'm very interested to see how that all works. I think, truly, I think that is the perfect outlet to funnel all of this drug money through, is all of these anonymous or maybe legitimate donations through this website. The only question I have is how are they going to make it seem like genuinely legitimate? Like who is Flynn putting this website out to? Like how is the word going to spread so that fucking 600,000 or 480,000 or however much it is, how are they going to legitimize that much money coming through to the White family? Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like it's probably better if it sprinkles through bit by bit. So maybe like 10,000-ish at a time, kind of sort of thing. I don't know how that's going to go out, but I'm very interested to see more about that just because finance was my career for so long, and I obviously had fraud training and things like terrorist financing and like drug money hiding, money laundering. Like I had to take courses on that every single year. It was part of working at the bank, is you had to take those courses annually. You know, from a banking perspective, I'm very familiar on like the telltale signs of that kind of stuff. And like, I'm familiar with how criminals and drug people like make their money look legitimate and stuff. So I'm really curious to see like how they do that in the show through his website kind of thing. I want more information on that just because I always find that stuff just very interesting. So yeah, with that, I am officially all thoughted out. I've gotten all my thoughts out to you all. Very excited to read your comments. And we will see you for the official now season finale. Episode 13 is called ABQ, and I have no idea what that stands for, but I'm excited to find out. So what's good, everyone? Editor Kale here. First, just want to say thank you so much for watching these videos, for all of your comments. It's been so much fun to read them. It's been so much fun to work on these videos. I feel compelled. This is the first time I felt compelled to actually sit down and record kind of a current me thoughts about something in the show. For those of you that may not know, if you've skipped over it in past videos, these reactions that you're watching are about 2 years old. I did record my first time watching reactions to all of Breaking Bad, El Camino, and all of Better Call Saul, and I finished Better Call Saul about 6 months before I started editing these videos for the channel. And the reason why there's so much space in between is because I really wanted to allow myself to kind of forget a lot of the show, forget a lot of the dialogue, forget my own reactions to this. So then that way, when I'm editing these videos, I'm not only rewatching the show with kind of fresh eyes, fresh opinion, but I'm also re-experiencing my first time watching. And it's funny how a lot of what I've said in these videos, like the current me disagrees with past me. Like I definitely have changed my opinion on a lot of stuff. And I was very, very eager to get to the Jane and Jesse relationship and get to Jane's death and kind of just see how I feel about it now, especially knowing what's to come. And you know, there's a lot of things that I still agree with past me on, but there's a lot of things where I get surprised by how I reacted. Like straight up, I did not realize how unemotional I was about Jane's death, and I had to laugh at myself because obviously now I do get a lot more emotional about it. I will admit that I don't cry about it though. Editing this episode did not bring me to tears. It was mostly just like a really just sucky feeling inside compared to the first time watching. Like the way that I started that review where I kind of was just like, well, Jane's dead. A good episode though, like, but Jane's dead. And I was kind of just very like almost brushing it off. But I had genuinely forgotten though about how my opinion of Jane had changed so suddenly. Like I was very much rooting for Jane and Jesse. You guys saw that. And then the moment that it's revealed that she is so money hungry about Jesse's $480,000 and like is starting to plan all of this, like, well, we're going to do this and we're going to do this. Like, especially now rewatching this, like, I mean, I felt it in the moment too, as I was watching it, but the me today too is also still like, you guys barely know each other. Really, like you haven't been seeing each other very long. And now that you know about this money, you're all of a sudden like money hungry, like eyes wide, like let's go do this. You're treating Jesse as if you've been with him forever and that it's like logical to combine your finances right now. So, you know, I don't blame past me for like completely flipping her opinion because I honestly felt that way again going through all of this. But the one thing that I am so like intrigued by that past me never considered this, but like as I was watching the show for the first time, I was so all about like, oh, Jane is going to be so good for Jesse. Jane could be so good for Jesse, blah, 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 blah. But not once did I ever consider that, like, is Jesse good for Jane? And on a rewatch, this hits so much harder and I think is so much more obvious that Jesse, at least this is how I feel, as much as I love the guy, I love Jesse so much and I feel so bad for him in the seasons to come, but is he a good person for Jesse? Not really. Or Jane, I mean. Is he a good person for Jane? Not really. She is like in rehab trying to like get her life on track. She's pursuing this tattoo artistry and then Jesse enters the picture. He's still active with drug dealing. He's active with doing drugs themselves. And he ends up getting her to backtrack, which is awful, right? So like kind of switching perspectives here. I mean, obviously watching this for the first time, we've known Jesse the whole time. We're on his side about everything. Jane is someone new, right? But kind of like just flipping the perspective a bit and kind of treating Jane as if she's the main character and just kind of picturing her life before Jesse enters her life and then kind of watching those scenes from her perspective instead of his. It does kind of open your eyes a little bit differently. And admittedly, like my feelings about this situation are impacted by knowing what's to come. And I don't want to spoil what I think about what's to come. You guys will see that in the videos to come. But yeah, it's just an interesting thought exercise. And it's hard to know if Jane had lived, it's hard to know like what would have happened with those two. I fully believe they would have taken the money and run, but it's like, how long would they have gone? Would they have actually stayed true to not like continuing with the drugs? Like, was tonight going to be the last time ever? And they were going to just be like, yep, fresh start, nearly 500,000, let's go. It's hard to know. It's hard to know, you know, I just don't know. I like, it's hard to know if they would have, you know, truly stayed clean or if maybe at a new location they would have ended up meeting people that would have gotten them to backtrack anyway. You know, it's really, it's hard to know. And of course we won't know because it's totally like a parallel universe type of thinking that we're doing here. But the one thing though that is a lot clearer in hindsight about this episode is Walt's actions here. Walt's inaction, to be fair. In the moment, I obviously felt like I wasn't sure if Walt had done that intentionally or not. Obviously, the Me Today knows and can tell that it was 100% fully intentional. And I mean, Walt admits as such later on in season 5. But I think what impresses me the most about this scene, though, is Bryan Cranston's acting. Because I do know, I was told that Bryan Cranston pictured his own daughter dying like that. And that's how he was able to draw all this emotion from deep inside of him to portray Walt breaking down a little bit, actually crying. But then that transition from that right into the like Heisenberg face, attitude, mood. It was really well done. And, you know, it's a hard scene to watch. It's a very hard scene to watch. There are a lot of scenes in this show that are very hard to rewatch and go through again. But at the same time, I don't know. It's also still worth it, right? And so, yeah, I gotta give you guys some insight on Past Me because I can tell in myself that like I still had hope for Walt here somehow. Although I'm pretty sure that this is where it started going downhill about Walt, and I kind of just like accepted his fate that he was going to continue to break bad and become an absolute awful person. But in this moment, I think I definitely still had some kind of hope for him, and I think I felt that way because we had those scenes with Holly. Like we're seeing Walt be in dad mode and like holding his newborn baby girl and, you know, admittedly very cute and like awe-worthy scenes, right? So to have that and then to go to something like the Jane death scene moment where, you know, he's making a very active choice to not save her. Now, not to side with Walt at all, but I do understand his decision to not do anything, to just stay there and let it happen. I do get it. I mean, Jane fully threatened him. Jane fully threatened blackmail with him, and threatened to, I mean, she knew that he was a high school teacher. She knew that his brother-in-law was in the DEA. Like she knew so much information that had previously panicked Walt when other people had known about it. Like when Saul walked into the classroom and he was like, "How did you find me?" Like, you know, Walt has not done a good job at all of a lot of things, really, because he's still just so new to this world and has no idea what's going on, and he's going about things all wrong. And yeah, and now this is a situation where, you know, his partner's partner knows everything, and he basically just had to do an assessment of like, is it worth it or not? And he chose an awful path, but I understand why he did it. It adds to his assholery. It adds to him just being an absolute dick. And yeah, I will confirm to you all that my feelings about Walt, especially starting season 3 and moving on, definitely changed significantly. But I just, through season 2 here, there's been a lot of reaction moments of myself where like, I can tell, I'm like, oh yeah, I still had hope for Walt here somehow, even despite knowing the title of the show, despite seeing where we've gone so far and knowing that like, there's still 3 whole seasons left. Like, I don't know. It's hard for me to let go of hope sometimes. And with Walt, there was a big part of me that was like, but there's still good in you. And yeah. Anyway, so it's been a lot of fun. It's been so much fun reminding myself of certain things I said. I've largely agreed with past me for a lot of things, but knowing what's to come, there are a lot of things that I disagree with, or am genuinely surprised by. And this was one of those moments that I was looking forward to the most to re-experience. And now I have, and it's been really fun. So while I'm here, I did just want to remind you guys that because these reactions were all done some time ago, if you want to binge watch the whole episodes with my reactions, you can do so either through my Patreon, or you can actually just directly purchase the files if you want. I do have a link below where you can just grab all the MP4s and do it that way. It's completely up to you. If you want to like participate in the actual conversation and see what Patreon members have left comments for me about these episodes, then feel free to join the Patreon for that. But the direct files is probably a cheaper way of going about it, depending on how fast you watch. So anyway, there have been a number of you that have joined the Patreon to do that. So thank you so much. I do still get notified of your comments if you leave them now, even though the posts are quite old. But yeah, just wanted to remind you of that. I am very excited to share the finale next week with you all, and then we get right into season 3 already. I do feel like these edits are going by so fast, but I'm very, very excited to continue, and I'm excited to, talk to you all in the comments. So just want to say thank you so much again for watching, for your time. I really appreciate it. And if you're not yet subscribed, please do so here. If you want to continue watching something else of mine, click on over here, and we'll see you back here next week. Until then, have a great day. Take care.